Happy hump day. Happy hump day. Happy hump day to your baby. Yes, happy hump day. We have made it to day 3. Okay? We made it, y'all. And we are alive. We are here. And I want to tell you about the alive part in a minute. But first, let me just give you thanks for clicking on my video, for taking your time out of your day to watch it till the end. Yes. Thank you for clicking on my video. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing my videos out. You never know who might want to hear. They might be going through something, and maybe something I'm saying today or yesterday or whatever may resonate for someone. Thank you in advance for sharing it. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for hitting that bell. Okay? Thank you. Look, let me jump right into it. I had the most horrifying dream last night, you guys. It was absolutely, positively horrifying. You guys, I was sleeping so well. And I guess I was in my REM sleep. They say when you're in your REM, that's when you really are asleep, in your deep sleep. And I dreamt that I died. And nobody came to my funeral. Nobody came to my funeral. While I was sleeping, I was trying to wake up. I was doing like this in my dream. I was trying to wake up, and I couldn't. It was like I was shaking my head. I was trying to wake up, and I stayed there in that moment. I stayed in the dream. Okay? And I was running at first before I died. I was running. And then I fell. I fell down some stairs, and I kept falling and tumbling and falling and falling and falling and falling. And then right when I got to the bottom, I hit the ground. And this is in my dream. And when I hit the ground, I went like that, but I was still asleep. And it was like in my thoughts, I was really trying to wake up like, no. And all I know is that my daughter was screaming and hollering and crying. And she had called my mom. She had called, like all these family members, my close ones, like my cousin. She had called my mom, my cousin, and a couple of my best friends in the whole wide world that I grew up with, that we've been friends for almost 40 years. From elementary school. I got 3 friends like that. And then he spread it all around the family. Tracy's gone. Tracy's gone. But in my dream, nobody cared. Y'all, it scared me. So I was doing like this in my dream. I was shaking my head. And I finally jumped up out my dream. I jumped up out the bed. I jumped up and I was looking around. And I was hitting myself, going like this, like, am I alive? And I was getting up and I was running around the house like, okay, I must be alive because I'm running around. My boyfriend, he jumped up. He's like, are you okay? What's going on? I said, am I alive? He was like, baby, call your doctor. Call your doctor and get you some medication to help you sleep. Okay? And I'm like, I kind of chuckled. I'm like, wait a minute, why? I'm going through something. I must be. Because I have this gift, and it used to scare me when I was little. I can read people. I can be around somebody, and I can just, tell. I can just read people. Okay? And in my dreams, I was thinking about it on my way to work today. When I got here, like, why was I running? I analyze everything, and I've always have been that way. And I've always been intuitive. And I know how to read people. I can talk to somebody and listen to them, and I can just tell. It's always been, always had that. Excuse me. So, when he said, get you some medication, I said, I must be going through something. So I analyzed while I was running. What am I running from? See, in your dreams, it tells you something. It's a reason for why you're running. What are you running from? What is it that you're running from? You're running from something. And I'm going to Google that too to make sure I'm on the right track. And I bet you I am. I'm going to Google dreams. And I'm going to Google if you're running. I bet you're running from something. It's something you're running from or something you don't want to face. And I'm thinking, what is it I don't want to face? It has to be. But why did I die? And nobody came to... Nobody. And is my dream telling me that don't nobody care about me? And I was thinking like maybe that's true because maybe don't nobody care about me. It's kind of obvious. I mean, I have a breakdown, and nobody shows me empathy. I get no empathy. I didn't get none from my boyfriend. He was like, call your doctor. It's like, why can't I get some empathy? It was so bad. I almost called my friend Tracy, and I haven't talked to her in a few months. I haven't talked to her in a while, and I almost called her. And no, I ain't going crazy, y'all. I have a friend named Tracy, because that's our connection. I spell my name with a Y, she spells hers with an I. And I do miss her, and everything, but it scared me, you guys. I actually literally cried this morning on my way to work. I need some more. Do I need some more light? I think I'm good. I cried. Like, what is it? Why did I dream that dream? I was running. What am I not trying to face? And I've been thinking about it and thinking about it. I have made mistakes, recently. And I have accepted it and came to terms with it and everything. So I'm not running. But it has to be something deeper than that. Or what is it something that is happening to me that I don't know? Like, am I fixing to die? I'm telling you, it's freaking me out. I have never had a dream like that before, and it was so vivid. It was so vivid. I was laying there in that casket, and I was seeing, the only person who was there was my daughter at the funeral. My daughter and the pastor. Look, and some of the other church members of the church, my prayer partners, because I'm in the prayer group. I haven't been to church in a minute. Look, but I'm still on the prayer. I'm on the prayer team, and we pray every morning. They were there. That's it. But from family, so maybe my dream was telling me that my ride or die really is my daughter. That the other people I thought that really just really understood me and really just like really cared about me and really understand that sometimes when people do things that they're not, that they normally don't do, and that they do something, and you get this understanding, And maybe it's the way a person crying out for help. Maybe in my heart, I need to let go of people. Sometimes, and that's what I'm thinking. I'm holding on to friendships that, and people that really, really, truly are not for me. And that's what I was thinking. Because it was a funeral and nobody was there, that is sad. But if you start pulling off the layers, it's a story behind it. Sometimes when you have a situation and it looks really, really bad from the physical eye side of it, but when you start pulling off the layers like a banana, you start pulling off the layers to get to the root, to get down to the root of it, it's a message there. I'm sorry, y'all, be going deep. Always been like that. And I have to tell myself, we are who we are. We all have faults. We all have weaknesses. We all have our strengths. We all have done some things that we're not proud of. We have all done things that we are embarrassed of. We have all, I don't care who you are, we all have done some things and said some things that we are not proud of. We all have made mistakes. It ain't like at every family function that happens. You know damn well it ain't like that. It ain't like every time you go to work, you just do. I'm just using different things as an example. We've all have done things. I was watching Eat With Q yesterday. She sung that song, There's a Hero in You by Mariah Carey. Excuse me. That song has been on my mind, and I've been listening to the lyrics. There is a hero in all of us. We have to bring it out. We have to search for it out. Our time will come. Our time will come to shine. Our time will come. Okay? But we have all have done things. And I know with me, I show empathy towards people that I care about. But it's not reciprocated. But in my dream, nobody was there. Not one person in my family is there except my daughter. I jumped up out my dream and I was crying. But first I had to make sure I was alive, because it was so freaking real. A dream is your subconscious mind working overtime. But it's your subconscious mind, but it's telling you a story using a different types of scenarios. You have to look at the story that is your subconscious mind is telling you and pull back the layers. Mine was the funeral. Nobody came. So I have to look at that like, okay, I don't have anyone in my corner is what that's telling me. For real life. That's telling me I have no one in my corner. I have no one in my corner that will show me some empathy. I have no one but my daughter. That's what it's telling me. So your dreams are your subconscious mind working overtime. Working over. So if you have one of those weird dreams, pull back the layers. It's the root of it. I want to tell you guys, because I'm going through something right now that is so freaking heavy that I just don't know what to do, how to do it. I am feeling defeated with some things in my personal life. I am feeling like I just want to run away and never come back. But I can't. Because we have to face it and deal with it. And that's the part of my dream when I was running. I was running and running. Running. So when I analyzed that section of my dream, I realized that this particular issue that I'm going through in my life, it's so much to deal with. I just don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to deal with it. That's why I was running in my dream. And when I fell, that was reality saying you have to deal with it. And it's something personal in my personal life that after I figure it out, after I straighten it out, I will share it with you guys. But I don't want to share it now because it's all over the place. And I'm trying to figure it out. And I'm trying to figure what's A, what's B, what's C, and what's D. It has nothing to do with work. It has nothing to do with family. It's me. My personal life. My personal life. Okay? And I was running in my dream. And I was like, wow, everything is making sense. That I have this situation I have to deal with. I have to face it. And I have to face it alone. And sometimes we can always be there for people and always be there to encourage them. Always be there when they fall. Always be their shoulder to cry on. Always be understanding for what they're going through. Always talk to them. Always, be there to understand when they have a breakdown, when they have a big cry session, and you're there for them. But when you have one and no one is there, I don't regret anything I have done. I don't regret my friendship. I don't regret my love. My love is still there. I don't regret it. But it's hurtful when you reach your bottom. When you fall all the way to the bottom. When you so down. When you so down that you have to look up to see the ground. When you so down, when you ain't got nobody to call. Don't nobody want to talk to you. Everybody want to talk about you. Everybody want to say that you did this and you did that. They only want to look at the outside picture. They don't want to remember the type of person that you are. Nobody don't want to remember your character. Nobody don't want to remember your heart. They just keep looking at the outside. They just keep looking at the situation. They just keep looking at what you did. They just keep looking at what you did. They don't want to dig deeper and say, oh no, something's wrong. Something's wrong. We need to be there for her. We need to be there for her. We need to step in and intervene. We need to come in and help out. We need to be there for our sister. We need to be there for our cousin. We need to be there for our family member. We need to be there for something wrong. Something ain't right, Lord Jesus, something ain't right. Something ain't right. This ain't like her. Oh no, this ain't like her. Oh no, this ain't like her. But no, they want to look at what you did. They want to look at the outside shell instead of cracking it open, opening it up, and going inside. Sometimes you just don't have nobody like that in your life. And we have to accept it. We have to face it. Sometimes you go through your lowest points alone. Sometimes you go through your lowest point in your life alone. Although I walk through the shadow of death, I will feel no evil, 'cause the Lord thy God is with me. I shall not fear no evil, because the Lord thy God is with me. He's with me. Although I walk through the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, because the Lord thy God is with me. That's it, y'all. I am walking through the shadow of death alone. But I will fear no evil, because my God is with me. That's it. That's all. If you're going through something, get on your knees, do what you have to do, but don't depend on nobody to be there for you. Depend on yourself. Think about you. Depend on yourself, because at the end of the day, when you fall all the way down to the ground, and when you have to look up to see the ground, you so far down, you got to look up to see the ground. The person that's on top of that ground that you look up, that's there for you, that's the one. That's your rock. I'm so far down on the ground, made some mistakes. I'm looking up, ain't nobody there. So, depend on yourself, rely on yourself, and trust no one. Look, trust no one, okay? But yourself and God. That's it, y'all. That's it. I'm getting ready to end this video, drink the rest of my mocha with my extra shot. Mocha extra shot, non-fat milk, no foam. I don't like all that foam. I'm getting ready to enjoy my little mocha. And look, fix my hair. I kind of curled the ends of it last night and put some little twisty roller things in it. So I'm going to fix that. Anyway, you guys, put my little eyebrows back on and go on in here and put a smile on my face. Okay? Regardless of what you're going through. I'm going through some things. But guess what? They ain't going to know it. Okay? My clients, they not going to feel it. It ain't their fault. I'm going to keep a smile on my face. I'm going to hold my head up. Like I tell y'all, hold your head up. Keep your chest out. Keep a smile on your face regardless of what you're going through. Ain't nobody's business what you're going through. Keep that between you, yourself, and I. Okay? You keep that to yourself. That's all, y'all. Smile on your face. Walk with your head hung high. Okay? Because you ain't the Lone Ranger. Okay? You're not the Lone Ranger. We all have made mistakes. We all have done some things. We all have. We all have done some things we're not proud of. That's it. And that's all. I will see you in the next video. Peace.